Alright, so for the third time that I came here to paint this is the third time. I wanted to explain you what exactly I wanted to do. Many good professionals will say, oh, we need to scratch it first with this. I don't know how to tell it in English. I use it. I spent one full scratching all this. This over here was hands. People don't know that they shouldn't touch on this, but they do touch. They don't on purpose because they want to fail me. They want to fail my work. Well, this is the deal. This is an old gate, okay? It has more than 2 layers, but those 2 layers, they were really old and they were actually in good conditions. The primary, I don't know if I'm telling exactly the good name in English, but the primary is essential to know if we need to scratch it all on its whole surface. Many professionals will prefer always to scratch it, but that is only when they have electricity. If they don't have electricity, they have to have fun by hand. And until this day, I never saw a professional doing it at hand. They always use machines. I will use my own hand to do this. But many people are a little bit, why did you take off the old ink, scratch a little bit and paint it all like if it was already finished? Well, that is a chemistry class for you a little bit. The old paintings, this was nicely in good condition, no rust or whatsoever. In there in the corner or under, like I'm going to show you. You see, this is how he is under. Okay. All the rest, even here, it was in a good condition. It was not extremely bad or anything. So I done this with a special mixture of liquids to dissolve the old one and to attach the old one to the new one. This is cooking for about sort of Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 3 days cooking. As you can see, there is no more difference between this is the excess of ink. You see? There is no more difference. What will going on right now is scratching this all over again to push only the primary. Okay? So the old primary is now cooked with the new one. Why? It's a chemistry trick. When we use dry property that is implemented on the new one, okay? The problem with older primaries is that when it's dry, the chemical compound loses its strength. So that's why it looks like a little bit like dust. Why I scratch it first? I scratch it first to see how in depth the old primary were damaged or were dry. The most curious thing is that in some parts I could feel it still humidity. So that's why I decided to make it like so. Now I'm going to entertain myself scratching this nicely and comfortably, and I will add a touch that's my personal touch. Nobody else does that because it's also extremely expensive for a paint job. The most common mistake of a gate builder is not filling, it's inside. It's inside because of the fact of it is hollow. Jeito ao patrão. Because it is hollow, that's why it rusts this much. And those guys over there call this guy over here that gave me the job to funk. Well, as you can see, if you fill it up with this, at least on the corners, down corners, it will be good. It's a little bit rough, rusty. Doesn't matter. Como é que vai? Pá, cheguei há bocado, pá. Arrasca-me, cheguei. Foda-se que aquilo de chegar de lá para cá é fodido.
A hora de sair é que tu veio.